Hello and welcome to tonight's game between the Rams of Rogers High School and your Puyallup Vikings. We're here on a Tuesday night, spring break. The weather holding out for us tonight. It looks like it was raining, pretty poor weather conditions this morning here in Puyallup, but it's holding out. Looks like we're dry right now. Hopefully that can stay the same throughout this game. We can have a dry baseball game for the first time in quite a few games, actually, for your Vikes. They're coming off of a big 12-2 win against Graham Kapowsin yesterday out at GK. So they're looking to keep the bats hot. Looking to keep that going. Levi Cucci on the mound facing Rogers. And he's making his, sixth start, seventh start. Let's see here. So here, Levi Cucci on the mound for your Vikes, making his, let's see if I can find it. Yep, seventh appearance on the season, seventh game pitched here. He's looking to do some work for your Vikes, and hopefully shut down these Rogers bats. Nobody in center fielder number 2, Michael Dewar. So Michael Dewar stepping up. He's been hot for Rogers this year. Just been so solid and has some wheels on him. Can move out there in center field. Makes some good plays for Rogers. Good pitch from Levi Cucci in there, inside corner for strike one. For your Vikes tonight, it's a little unique situation. Coach Weiss is coming back after his one-game suspension after the situation that happened against South Kitsap when he got tossed, but he's back, and you're looking to get a win for the Vikes. Michael Dewar is going to hit the third pitch he sees over to Connor Ellingson, who's going to field it. Routine ground ball. Throw it over to Carter Pierce in time for the first out of this game. We've got one away in the top of the first inning. Nobody in the left fielder, number 13, Dyson Hindenburg. So Hindenburg stepping in. One out, nobody on. So Levi Cucci really struggled his last couple outings for your Vikes. I know I was talking to him, and he said that I was actually talking to him yesterday, and he said yesterday at practice, him and Weiss really worked together just on his motion and stuff, and he actually felt really confident coming into today with how he was throwing yesterday at practice, just tweaked with some stuff, and hopefully that'll carry over, and it stays true that he can be throwing well. And we've got a 1-1 count right now to Dyson Hindenburg, left fielder. Rogers still only one win on the season for them. Haven't won a game in SBSL play, and they've struggled, to say the least. 2-1 count to Dyson Hindenburg. The field for your Vikes is as it has been the last few games. Great pitch from Cucci inside on him there. Fouled back. We've got 2 strikes, 2-2 count. So lineup, Torrin Herrick behind the dish. Carter Pierce at first. Drake Anderson at second. Braden Molman at third. Connor Ellingson at short. Evan Scavato in left. Jonas Kim in center. Kendall Luckman in left. Jonas Kim in center. And Evan Scavato in right. Hindenburg's going to hit that. Kind of gets it. Bouncing. So Dyson Hindenburg check swings. Gets that rolling down the third baseline. And kind of just a slow roller. He was able to beat it out at first. So we've got a runner on first now with 1 out in the top of the first inning. Yeah, Brandon Molman just wasn't able to get there in time and throw it over. Nobody in shortstop, number 26, Ashton Barton. So Barton now stepping in, runner on first. 1 out in the top of the first, and he has been good this season for Rogers. I mean, been really good for them. A couple games ago, he had a bomb against Curtis. That game that they played went 12 innings, a long game, to say the least. So let's see what Cucci can do here against Ashton Barton. Barton's going to hit that into the gap, and he stays hot. Bat just been so hot. He's got a pretty good glove there at short. So a good baseball player all around. Pretty good at football, too. He's actually going to play football at PLU next year. So continuing his sports career at the next level, not in baseball, but playing football. I think he could have an opportunity to play somewhere at the next level with baseball, though. The first baseman, number 14, Kelby Mensonidas. So Kyuchi now, after Hinberg reached on, I don't know what they scored that. Mensonidas hits that deep into right. That's going back. Evan Scavato running back. Wow. Kelby Mensonidas hits a bomb into right field to put Rogers up 3 here in the top of the first. Wow, he just took the first pitch and swung on it deep to right field, just left of the scoreboard. That'll put Rogers up 3-0. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Kyuchi taking his chain off. Looks like he forgot about that. The Puyallup infield out there, I'm sure, just comforting, telling him, hey, you're good. I mean, if 3 is all, if he can hold them to this, I mean, that's a hot start for Rogers. Wow, Mensonidas just hit that deep to right. The designated hitter, number 25, Nate Job. So Mensonidas, the left-handed batter, just turned on that hard, and that was gone off the bat. Absolutely crushed. Let's see what Kyuchi can do if he can battle back. Something he struggles with a little bit is, that's going to go foul. Brandon Molman lets it go. So something Kyuchi struggles with is if he gets down, starts walking some guys, lets up some runs, he'll get in his head a little bit. So let's see if he can kind of just stay calm, stay in the moment, and figure it out. Hopefully get out of this thing against Rogers and give Puyallup the opportunity for their bats to get going. Hopefully they can get them going early. That one down low, outside, ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count to Nate Job. So once again, Job, the designated hitter. Rogers with an early 3-0 lead after the bomb from Kelby Mensonidas, something along those lines. So that ball down low in the dirt again. Levi Kyuchi struggling a little bit, trying to find the strike zone. Let's see if he can find it. 2-1 count to Nate Job with 1 out. And next pitch on its way. Gets him swinging. That one, good pitch from Levi Kyuchi. So we've got a 2-2 count now. Let's see if he can get the second out of this inning right here. That would be huge. Get some momentum. Get out of this thing. No more damage done. I mean, that would definitely help. And gets Job swinging and missing there for strike 3. We've got 2 outs now. Kyuchi gets his first strike out of the night. Got a little momentum for John Ornelas. Now we're in catcher number 16, John Ornelas. So Ornelas stepping in with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. And first pitch of this at-bat from Kyuchi in there for strike 1. Good pitch from him there. Just fastball down the middle, across the center of the plate right there for strike 1. All you can ask. Let's see what Kyuchi can do on this next one. And next pitch on its way. Curveball hit right back to Kyuchi. He's going to field it with his backhand. Throw it over to Carter Pierce at first and just duffed it. Wow, Levi Kyuchi, not what you want there. You got to take your time. I mean, made the play and just rainbowed it over to first. Not what you want out of him there. I mean, that's just a play that you field it, start jogging over to first and underhand it to Carter Pierce. But he just skied it way above Pierce's head. He couldn't even reach it, and then it got by him, so runner advanced to second. We've got a runner on second now with 2 outs in the top of the first for Rogers. They have a 3-0 lead, and Tyreek Lewis at the plate. The third baseman, number 21, Tyreek Lewis. So, courtesy runner out there for the catcher. That is Cruz Villarreal. Once again, Kyuchi struggling early. See if he can get out of this thing against Tyreek Lewis, who actually has a pretty good glove over there at third. Doesn't make a ton of, isn't a great hitter, but you never know. Let's see what Kyuchi can do if he can find it. Just needs one out here to get out of this. I mean, and had the one there, but he just skied it. Down low, ball 2. We've got a 2-0 count. So Kyuchi just needs to take a deep breath, find the zone, pump it. That's all you can ask. I mean, if he can get out of this, I think your Vikes can very well chase 3 runs against this Rogers team. So, good pitch there from Kyuchi. In there for strike 1. 2-1 count now. 2-1, 2 outs. Runner on second in the top of the first for Rogers. Levi Kyuchi struggling early again for your Vikes. I mean, came into this game, he was excited about being able to hopefully shove, and not what's happening right now. Good pitch there for strike 2. But, I mean, kind of a pattern what he's had actually this year is he'll struggle a little bit in the first, but then come out and the rest of the game do pretty well, which, I mean, isn't really a convincing pattern, but it works. Whatever works. That ball inside just missed. 3-2 count now with 2 outs. So let's see what Kyuchi can do against Tyreek Lewis here. Looking to get a strikeout with a full count on him. 2 outs. Top of the first. Rogers with an early 3-0 lead. Outside. Ball 4. That's going to, as Cruzville Real advances to third, that puts runners on the corners with 2 outs. I mean, just not what you wanted out of Levi Kyuchi to start this game. Now batting second baseman, number 48, James Nelson. So let's see if Kyuchi can settle in. Just find something he likes. All he needs is 1 out here. I mean, any out will do. We've got 2 away. Just needs an out. James Nelson, the sophomore. So young, pretty young kid. Actually hasn't, I think this might be his first or second game of the season. Got the start over Tyler Neal, who's usually been Rogers' second baseman. He's going to hit that over to Drake Anderson. He's going to field it, throw it over to Carter Pierce at first. And we get out of this thing. James Nelson put a hack on that one, but Drake Anderson was there to make the play, throw it to first in time. Rogers does get 3, though, in the top of the first after the bomb from Kelby Mensonidis, something along those lines. I'm going to have trouble saying that all night, but it's all right. We'll figure it out. So, your Vikes looking to come, get their bats going. I mean, not really the start you wanted, but hopefully they can just pick up where they left off yesterday against GK. Getting 8 runs in the 6th inning was Puyallup. So let's see if they can do that against the southpaw, Aiden Heitman, on the mound for Rogers. This is first time we haven't seen Aiden Rominski on the bump for Puyallup, at least I think his tenure here at Rogers. So Puyallup, last time we played them first game this season, just hit off Rominski, and he didn't get much work done. So Rominski threw yesterday for Rogers, was supposed to throw yesterday, but their game got rained out. So the Vikes are facing Aiden Heitman here, who is actually committed to play at Edmonds, one of those 2 next year. So he'll be moving on at the next level. Once again, a lefty. Let's see what he can do against this Puyallup team. And your Vikes looking to tee off. Drake Anderson especially looking to pick up where he left off yesterday. 4 RBIs for your Vikes yesterday. Had a great day at the plate was Drake Anderson. So let's see what he can do. The lineup for your Vikes: Drake Anderson, Evan Scavato, Jonas Kim, Kyler Johnson, Braden Molman, Carter Pierce, Connor Ellingson, Torin Herrick, Kendall Luckman. That is the 1 through 9 lineup for your Vikes. They're looking to get the bats going here as they are chasing 3 in the bottom of the first after the 3-run shot from Rogers in the top. So let's see what Drake Anderson can do. Now batting second baseman, number 5, Drake Anderson. So Drake Anderson, opportunity here to get things going for your Vikes. Be big to get the leadoff man aboard and get some momentum going, get the bats going early. That'd be huge for this Puyallup squad. Let's see what they can do. First pitch on its way. Anderson's going to pop that. Foul territory going over into the trees there, into the Puyallup bullpen along the first baseline. So Anderson swings on first pitch. It goes foul. He's got no 1 count on him. let's see what Drake Anderson can do here. And next pitch on its way. Down low in the dirt, ball one. We've got a 1-1 count. So Drake Anderson has been pretty solid at the plate for your Vikes this year. He's looking to keep it up. Let's see here. Drake Anderson is, I guess he's only batting .270, but has a .404 on base percentage. Nothing wrong with that at all. And 11 RBIs. Once again, 4 of those coming yesterday against GK. Next pitch he sees, he fouls down the first baseline. Next one on its way, he's going to hit that over to the first baseman, Kelby Mensonides. And the pitcher's going to run over, be there in time for the flip. And we've got one away as Drake Anderson grounds out for the first at-bat of this game for your Vikes. That'll bring up Evan Scavato. Nobody in right fielder, number 27, Evan Scavato. Scavato, let's see here, batting .323 on the season with a .511 on base percentage. Not bad at all. First pitch he sees, a good one in there from Aiden Heitman. Let's see if Evan Scavato can get on base here, Vikes. That'd be huge, as once again they're chasing 3. Good pitch there from Heitman, but called up high for ball 1. A curveball in there. Must have just missed. We've got a 1-1 count. 1 out. Bottom of the first for your Vikes. Evan Scavato looking to get the bats going. Next pitch, Scavato's going to drive that into right field. That'll do a job. That will get things going for your Vikes. So base knock there for Evan Scavato into right field. And that's all you can ask. We've got one away. Runner on first now for Jonas Kim. Nobody in center fielder, number 3, Jonas Kim. So Jonas Kim batting .405 on the season. Just been so electric. Yesterday, hit a ball .395 to deep center and bounced off the wall into deep center at GK. The fences are kind of weird there. It's like .330. That'll work for Jonas Kim, lined into left field. So GK, the fences on the corners are like .330, but then dead center is .395, and Jonas Kim just hit a seed right to the fence, and just not enough. I mean, if it was at Heritage, it might have been over into the batting cages here, as it's .375 to deep center here. So that'll bring up Kyler Johnson as Jonas Kim with a base knock. Designated hitter number 23, Kyler Johnson. So not only did Jonas feel the power yesterday, Kyler Johnson got his first bomb of his career into left center, just turned on it hard, line drive out of there to left field yesterday for your Vikes, and that was huge. So let's see if he can keep that up. I mean, big hit for him yesterday, get some momentum, some confidence. Once again, we've got runners on first and second. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Kyler Johnson facing Aiden Heitman on the mound for Rogers. And next pitch he sees, curveball. Good pitch from Heitman in there for strike 1. We've got a 1-1 count to Kyler Johnson. Kyler Johnson batting .400 on the season, so second on this team in batting average. Been so good this year at the plate. Started out really hot on the mound. His last couple outings has really struggled, so it'd be nice to see him find his groove again, find his rhythm, and get back to what he does on the mound as well. As yesterday, he only lasted, I believe, 3 innings for your Vikes against GK in their 6-inning game. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Next pitch to Kyler Johnson, curveball. Oh, I'm not sure why he took that one. I mean, straight by him, curveball hanging there. 1-2 count, so now he's got to shorten up, find a pitch he likes, and drive it. Let's see if he can do that with a 1-2 count on him. 1 out, runners on first and second, an opportunity to possibly drive one in, if not load the bases for Braden Molman. So let's see if Kyler Johnson can get a base knock here. James Nelson, the second baseman, really kind of playing with Evan Scavato, but Scavato not phased. Johnson's going to call time, swung on, and missed there for strike 3. So we've got 2 away, runners on first and second. Let's see what Braden Molman can do. Nobody in third baseman, number 24, Braden Molman. So Molman batting 229 on the season. Started out pretty slow, then had a really big hot streak, then has struggled again a little bit lately. He's looking to get out of this slump, though. And hopefully, right now would be the perfect time. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, good pitch from Aiden Heitman. Curveball in there for strike one. So an 0-1 count for Braden Molman. Runners on first and second, 2 outs in the bottom of the first. It'd be nice to at least get one for Puyallup here in the bottom of the first inning, as Rogers got 3. But you never know. And the 0-1 pitch on its way to Braden Molman from Aiden Heitman. Coming any second now. There it is. Down low for ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count. So once again, Molman looking to get out of a little bit of a slump he's been in lately at the plate. It'd be nice if he could do that. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning. Runners on first and second for Braden Molman. Once again, Puyallup facing Aiden Heitman on the mound for Rogers. And the 1-1 on its way. Curveball. Molman swung on that one, just missed it a little late. He fouls it back to the fence behind him. 1-2 count now, 2 outs. So Heitman, not a ton of speed on his pitches. So let's see if he can just wait. If Molman and this Puyallup lineup can scoot up in the box, wait on it, find and be on time, drive a pitch they like. That'd be big. With Molman, he's got 2 strikes on him now, 2 outs, bottom of the first. I mean, it'd be nice if he could get on base somehow for Puyallup. A base knock, possibly driving in Evan Scavato would be even better. But if nothing, it will be all right. Let's see what Braden Molman can do. The 1-2 from Aiden Heitman. I'm expecting a curveball. I mean, that's what's been working for him all night. Molman's going to swing on that down low in the dirt for strike 3. So not the start your Vikes wanted with their bats. I mean, a couple guys, Jonas Kim and Evan Scavato, both teed off on a couple balls. Line drive, base hits. And they both got left stranded. I mean, not what you want to see out of this Puyallup squad. Let's see if QJ can come out, deal. Hopefully hold this Rogers team from getting some more runs and just hold their lead to 3. Give Puyallup the opportunity to get their bats going. A quick inning for Levi Cucci would be nice. I will be back in just a second. So back here, top of the second inning, Stalo Iseda, the 9-man for this Rogers lineup. They almost got all the way through in the top of the first against Levi Cucci. He threw quite a few pitches. First pitch in there, up high, ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count. Let's see if Cucci can find his groove, though. I mean, hopefully he can. That would definitely be helpful for this Puyallup squad right now. Is Cucci let up 3 in the first after the 3-run bomb. So let's see what he can do. And next pitch to Stalo Iseda. Cucci looking to throw it. Let's see. He's already thrown 26 pitches in 1 inning. Iseda's going to pop that up, going foul behind home plate over the fence. Count moves to 1-1. Let's see what Levi Cucci can do here against Stalo Iseda. And next pitch on its way. Good pitch from Levi Cucci. Fastball putting him by him on the outside corner of the strike zone there. Just right in the perfect spot. Good pitch from Cucci. Let's see if he can get him here with a 1-2 count on Iseda. And next pitch Yes. Oh, just missed down low. 2-2 count now. No outs. But top of the second inning. Let's see if Kyuchi can get Stalo Iseda here for the first out of this inning. That would be big. And next pitch on its way. Down low, just spiked that one. Lost control a little bit. Tried to throw it a little too hard almost, it looked like. Count moves to 3-2. Let's see if Kyuchi can get him. A leadoff walk is not what you want. I mean, for this Puyallup team to struggle right now, God, that's not what you need right now out of Levi Kyuchi. A leadoff walk and Rogers back to the top of their lineup. I mean, you got to hope for something big, a double play, something like that. I mean, Kyuchi just struggling his last 3 outings or so. Center fielder number 2, Michael Dewar. So let's see if Kyuchi can find his groove. I mean, just as I said earlier, once he struggles, he gets in his own head and it goes downhill from there. So let's see if he can stay calm, just throw, do what he does. Michael Dewar is going to put the bunt down the first baseline. Braden Molman's going to field it, throw it to Carter Pierce at first. Good. So bunt by Michael Dewar. Braden Molman throws it down to first, a little off the mark to Carter Pierce, but he does a good job making the grab. The runner does get on safely as he had to come off the base, but then he threw it down to third as the runner from first tried to go into third. So we've got 1 out now. Runner on second, though, for Dyson Hinberg. Left fielder number 13, Dyson Hinberg. So yeah, a little bit of an interesting play there. Carter Pierce fielded it, threw it over to first. Stalo Iseda was jumping around, even though I think Ellingson put the tag on him the first time. Maybe not, though. But he was out there. We've got a runner on second with 1 out. First pitch inside there. Hinberg frustrated about that. Great pitch from Levi Kyuchi, though. Just first pitch to this kid. Inside, fastball. He swung on it and had no shot. So let's see what Kyuchi can do now. Runner on second, 1 out in the top of the second inning. Next pitch to Hinberg. Curveball, yes, great pitch from Levi Kyuchi. Hinberg way out in front of that thing. And he's got 2 strikes on him early with 1 out in the top of the second inning. Once again, 1 out after Iseda tried going to third. I mean, not sure why. Should have stayed at second, but I don't think he realized someone was covering there for Molman there at third. Connor Ellingson was there to put the tag down. That's how we got our first inning. First out of this inning. And the 0-2 from Levi Kyuchi to Dyson Hinberg. Yes, great pitch. Fastball puts it by him. Hinberg had no chance touching that thing. We've got 2 away now in the top of the second for Ashton Barton. Nobody in shortstop number 26, Ashton Barton. So Ashton Barton stepping up. He's got an opportunity here. Base hit his last at-bat. I mean, as I said, just been so solid at the plate for Rogers this year. He's going to call time, step out of the box. So let's see what Barton can do. Once again, runner on second. That's Michael Dewar, who's got some wheels on him. So Kyuchi just looking for an out here. Next pitch on its way. Curveball. What a... Oh, yep. Okay, good. I thought that was called ball, and I was like, what? I mean, just started up high and looked like it was going to stay and tailed down at the last second for strike 1. Great pitch from Levi Kyuchi. We've got an 0-1 count to Ashton Barton. 2 outs. Runner on second. And next pitch on its way. Fastball right by him. Strike 2. Great pitch there from Levi Kyuchi. 0-2 count now with 2 outs. Once again, runner on second for Rogers here, top of the second inning. They have a 3-0 lead. And the 0-2 on its way from Kyuchi. Curveball. Oh! They say he didn't. Just missed. I mean, curveball outside corner. It looked like Barton might have went, but they said he didn't, and I buy it. I don't know. Kind of a half swing. I don't think he really went. He almost did. That would have been a great pitch there on the outside corner curveball. I mean, all you can ask for. Levi Kyuchi on that pitch. Next pitch, Dewar's going to go down low. That he's going to get into third safely as Kyuchi throws another curveball outside corner. Count moves to 2-2. Deuces across the top of the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Rogers leads 3-0. They have a runner on third. And a 2-2 count to Ashton Barton. The next pitch from Levi Cucci on its way. Curveball popped up, going foul. That's going way over into the old tennis courts there along the first baseline. Count remains 2-2 for Ashton Barton. Once again, runner on third. Michael Dewar there on third after he got on a bunt. Next pitch. Lined over. What a play from Braden Molman. Ashton Barton turned on that hard. Braden Molman laying out. Full extension. Makes the grab. What a play from Braden Molman. Robbing Ashton Barton. That could have been trouble, but he makes a great play there at third from Braden Molman. And Cucci holds Rogers to none there. They threaten with a runner on third, but they don't get anything done. Score remains 3-0. Your Vikes coming out looking to get the bats going. Let's see what Carter Pierce can do. We will be back in just a second. Here in the bottom of the second inning, Carter Pierce, the leadoff man here for your Vikes, as they got nothing done in the first at the plate. Let's see if Pierce can be the first one aboard. Yes, it looks like he will, as he's going to hit that into left center. It's going to drop a single on the first pitch he sees for Carter Pierce. He stays hot at the plate. Just all you can ask for out of him there as the leadoff man. What a hit. I mean, just saw it, liked it, and drove it into left field. It dropped into the no man's land. What a hit there for Carter Pierce. The shortstop, number 25, Connor Ellingson. So Connor Ellingson now runner on first. Nobody out, bottom of the second inning. Once again, Rogers has Aiden Heitman on the mound. The lefty, first pitch, Connor Ellingson sees up high, ball one. What a way to start for Carter Pierce. I mean, first pitch just drives it into left field. And getting some momentum early for your Vikes has just been, he's really picked it up at the plate a lot these last few games. Has been a leader on this Puyallup team in the little bit of struggles they've had lately. And has done a good job just getting base hits, but also pumping the team up, getting some momentum for the guys. And that's all you can ask for out of a senior 2-year starter. Has been on varsity for 3 years. So all you can ask for out of the senior there, Carter Pierce. So 1-1 count here for Connor Ellingson as he fouled the second pitch he saw into the fence. So 1-1, no outs. Bottom of the second, runner on first. Let's see what Ellingson can do. And Heitman's going to throw back to first, but Pierce is going to get back on his feet in time. Let's see what Connor Ellingson can do. Once again, Ellingson at short kind of got that spot when Evan Scavato said he'd like to play in right. Oh, that could have been good for your Vikes, but Connor Ellingson just a tad late. It went into the Puyallup bullpen. I mean, if he was half a second earlier, that could have been driven into right field down the line. but just a tad late. Count moves to 1-2 for Connor Ellingson, who's batting .250 on the season, but a .429 OBP. So let's see if he can get on base. 1-2 count. Just looking to shorten up here, drive a ball. I mean, he's made some solid contact, just a little late on the couple. Good hack there from Connor Ellingson. On the fastball, realizing it at the last second, he stays alive as he fouls that back. So, I mean, that's kind of what you want with 2 strikes. When there's a pitch you don't really like, you still got to swing and hope you make contact, foul ball, and at the least to stay alive at the plate, because you can't really take any chances with 2 strikes on you. Heitman's going to go back to first. They're going to get him. Oh, God, I saw that the whole way, and Carter Pierce gets picked off there at first. Weiss is not happy about that. So not what you want out of this Puyallup team. I mean, getting the leadoff man aboard and then getting backpicked. Weiss just going to go ask the field umpire there. Not sure. It looked from our angle like Pierce got it, but maybe Weiss is just asking. Just questioning him. Oh, he thought it was a balk, so he's wondering why it wasn't a balk. So, yeah, wondering why that wasn't a balk. And looks like he got his answer. So he heads back to his spot. Connor Ellingson now with 2 strikes on him. Let's see if he can get aboard. That would be nice. As Puyallup had some momentum going, and then Pierce got backpicked there on the pickoff up high. Ball 2, 2-2 count to Connor Ellingson. He's looking to get on board. Once again, 2-2, 1 out here against Aiden Heitman. Next pitch from Heitman. Curveball, what a pitch. Oh, Connor Ellingson got a gift there. That looked like it was right there for strike 3, but I guess the umpire didn't like it. And Ellingson stays alive again. He's got a full count now. Quite a few foul balls to keep him alive, and quality at bat from Connor Ellingson. The only thing that can make this better is a base knock or even a walk. So let's see what Connor Ellingson can do against Aiden Heitman. And the 3-2 on its way. Ellingson's going to drive that into center field, but Michael Dewar's there to make the grab for the second out. We've got 2 away now for Torrin Herrick. Nobody in catcher number 31, Torrin Herrick. So let's see what Torrin Herrick can do. I mean, good at bat from Connor Ellingson. Not the result you wanted out of that, but still a long at bat. I think it was up 8-9 pitches at least. So quality at bat from Connor Ellingson. You would have liked to get on base after that, but not much you can do. Torrin Herrick's going to go down the line, hit that, but it's just going to go foul. Just went foul at the wrong time. I mean, it crossed right in front of the base. If it was a foot further, that could have been dangerous, maybe even a double for Torrin Herrick. But he heads back to the plate. 0-1 count now after that went foul. He's looking to get on board for your Vikes. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Next pitch from Aiden Heitman. Fouled up, going into the tennis courts there. Torrin Herrick, an 0-2 count. Let's see if he can shorten up, find a pitch he likes, and drive it. So 0-2, 2 outs. Let's see what Torrin Herrick can do at the plate for your Vikings. They're looking to get the bats going, but you never know. And next pitch on its way. Herrick's going to hit that over to Ashton Barton at short. He's going to field it, throw it to first in time. And after what looked from the leadoff hit from Carter Pierce like it could have been a big inning, and then him getting picked off and the next 2 guys getting out, not the result your Vikes wanted out of that. So nothing done for them again at the plate. And Rogers leads 3-0 heading to the top of the 3rd inning. We'll be back in just a second to see if Levi Cucci can find his groove again. So at the plate for Rogers in the top of the third, leading off for them is Kelby Mensonidas, who his last at-bat had the 3-run bomb to right field. Let's see if Levi Cucci can get back at him. Hopefully a strikeout, is the result you want, but even just an out would be nice. That pitch down low outside, 4-1. We've got a 1-0 count. So let's see if Cucci can. He finished that last inning with a little bit of a groove going, was pretty solid. Next pitch, Mensonidas going to foul that. Back behind him, count moves to 1-1 here. Nobody out in the top of the third as Kelby Mensonidas is the leadoff man for Rogers. So once again, Cucci looking, he would like a strikeout or at least an out here against Mensonidas as he's the one that put the 3 runs on the board for Rogers. And next pitch from Cucci, curveball, just missed way up high. And count moves to 2-1. So let's see if he can bring it down, find the zone. That's all you're asking. Once again, good night tonight. The weather holding out for us. Hopefully I don't jinx us, but holding out right now. Not clear skies, but has been pretty warm. That ball into center field. Jonas Kim going to be there to make the grab for the first out of this inning. Good play there from Jonas Kim. Making the right read. First step back, then coming in to make the grab for the first out. We've got one away for Levi Cucci, and he will see Nate Job, the designated hitter. So here, 1 out. And first pitch to Job from Cucci, down low and away, 4-1. We've got a 1-0 count. Once again, Cucci struggled in the first. Struggled a little bit in the second, but did a lot better than the first. And looking to do some work for Puyallup here in the third. Last time he threw against Rogers, threw a complete game, actually, in Puyallup's, I don't remember the final score, 10-3, something like that. Oh, Nate Job lines that into left field, just turns on it hard. Kendall Luckman running, getting it in. It's going to be a close play at second, but Nate Job is going to get a double. Put a runner on second with 1 out for Rogers here in the top of the third inning. So big hit there for Nate Job. That'll bring up John Ornelas. Nobody in catcher number 16, John Ornelas. So let's see if Cucci can let that go, let that get behind him. He's got 1 out. And Rogers now towards the bottom of their lineup. Ornelas, the 6th man. So the 6th man in this Rogers lineup. I guess kind of in the middle. But let's see what Cucci can do. If he can start delivering, start throwing strikes, getting some guys out. That's all you can ask. Next pitch. Swung on. Ornelas was way behind that. 4 strike 1. He's got an 0-1 count to him. So once again, runner on second after Nate Job's double. And runner on, 1 out here in the top of the third. An 0-1 count to John Ornelas, the catcher for Rogers. Next pitch from Cucci. Oh, just missed outside. Kind of lost control of that, it looks like. Count moves to 1-1 to Ornelas. Cucci tried throwing the curveball there, but lost command of it. It went outside. Good work by Torrin Herrick, though. Just worrying about getting over and blocking it. Not worrying about catching it, as there's a runner there on second. So, don't want him advancing to third. And the 1-1. In there, down low, ball 2. So, 2-1 count. Cucci missed down low there in the strike zone, too. So, once again, 2-1 count for John Ornelas at the plate. Runner on second, 1 out for Rogers in the top of the third. They have a 3-0 lead after Kelby Mensonidas' 3-run home run in the first for them. Next pitch, curveball, just lost command up high, ball 3. So 3-1 count with 1 out. Let's see if Cucci can battle back against John Ornelas here. That would be big. So once again, Cucci has struggled his last few outings for Puyallup. Hasn't lasted a ton of innings. I think his last good outing was against Rogers. Drake Anderson's going to make that play. Throw it to Carter Pierce at first in time. Nate Job does advance to third, but we've got 2 away in the third inning for Tyreek Lewis, the third baseman. Let's see what Cucci can do if he can get out of this. Now batting third baseman, number 21, Tyreek Lewis. So Tyreek Lewis, let's see here. Let's see what he did his last at-bat. Lewis walked his first at-bat. First pitch he sees in there for strike one. So no 1 count on him. Runner on third once again. 2 outs in the top of the third. And next pitch from Cucci. Curveball lost its command. Looks like he's struggling tonight to command the curveball. I mean, his fastball, there's been a couple he's missed, but other than that, that's actually been pretty good. But yeah, struggling to locate that curveball. Just hasn't really got it anywhere near the strike zone almost. That one outside, ball 2, down and away. So 2-1 count to Tyreek Lewis. Let's see what Cucci can do. And next pitch. Oh, that could have been a close play at first, but Nate Job didn't go. Not really sure why, but curveball, it bounced off Torrin Herrick to the right, so count moves to 3-1 now with 2 outs for Levi Cucci. Let's see if he can just bounce back, find what he likes, and do a job. It'd be nice for Puyallup. So Cucci with a 3.048 ERA on the season, which, I mean, isn't terrible for high school. Wow. Tyreek Lewis put a big swing on that, fouled that back behind him. Count moves to 3-2 with 2 outs. But, I mean, a 3 ERA is not terrible in high school. It's going to do a job by all means. And if your bats can get going, there's been a couple games this Puyallup team has struggled at the plate, but that's going to be ball 4 up high. Something that's really hurt this Puyallup team is walking lots of guys. This pitching staff has, let's see, 61 walks combined, not including tonight, and I think that was Cucci's like 3rd or 4th of the night. So, nobody in second baseman, number 48, James Nelson. So Cucci's 2nd walk of the night. Runners on the corners for James Nelson, who grounded out to Drake Anderson his last at-bat to end the 1st inning for Rogers. Let's see what Cucci can do here. As I said, James Nelson, the sophomore. And first pitch he sees from Levi Cucci. Called strike 1 on the outside corner of the strike zone. Good pitch there from Levi. Just leaving it outside. Looks like we've got a pinch runner at first. All right. So pinch runner for Rogers there at first. I don't know who it is. But pinch runner. And Weiss is going to go out, have a word with Cucci. I'm sure he's going to say, hey, get out of this. You're good. Let's get us out of this thing. Calm down. Find your groove. I mean, that's really all you can ask for out of him. So, let's see if Weiss can say some words of wisdom to Levi Cucci, help him out here. That'd be big. Once again, Rogers a 3-0 lead in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs here. Runners on the corners for Cucci on the bump. He's looking to get out of this thing. That'd be big, but you never know. So, yeah, Weiss out there having a word with the Puyallup squad. The infield catcher, pitcher on the bump. Let's see if whatever he said will work. I don't know. Who knows? Now everyone's going to head back to their spots. With 2 outs, runners on the corners, 0-1 count to James Nelson at the plate for Rogers. Let's see what Cucci can do if whatever we said works. He's staring back the runner there at first pretty hard. So let's see what he does. I mean, just keeps on staring him back. Maybe we said something. Nope. Oh, shoot. So looks like Torrin Herrick, the runner stole second there. Looks like Torrin Herrick had him hosed. That's probably what they said. He had the ball there in time, but Connor Ellingson just picked it up and kind of elevated his glove. If he would have just caught it where he got it, that probably would have got the runner. But after that, the runner from third Nate Job came in to score, and we have a 1-1 count. So now the score is 4-0 Rogers. I mean, yeah, Torrin Herrick had the runner hose there, but Connor Ellingson kind of just when he picked the ball out, he brought his glove up, and the runner was able to get in at that moment. So, good throw from Torrin Herrick, but it's all right. Let's see what Cucci can do. So, yeah, my guess is that's what Weiss called, is he said, hey, if he goes, we're throwing him out. Good pitch there from Levi Cucci. In there, down low, strike two. 1-2 count, 2 outs in the third. Rogers dugout getting a little loud, having a little fun with it right now as they've got a 4-0 lead in the third. And next pitch. Yes, he did. Swung on. They're going to call inside. Carter Pierce is going to be there. Make the grab. Drop third strike. Cucci gets his third strikeout of the night right there against James Nelson. Rogers does get one more here in the top of the third inning. Your Vikes coming out in the bottom of the third. They could really use it if they can get their bats going. I mean, had a couple guys base hits the last couple innings. Let's see if they can piece some together, get some contagious hits going. I mean, if they can get some runs on the board right now, start chipping away. I mean, 4 isn't something that it's definitely something they've chased at this year. So let's see if your Vikes can get their bats going with in the bottom of the third. That would be big. Once again, Rogers leading 4-0 heading to the middle of the third. I'll be back in just a second. So here in the bottom of the third, Kendall Luckman, the 9-man in this Puyallup lineup, leading things off. He's looking to get on base. This Puyallup team only threw the lineup once and this is the first time through. That could be Kendall Luckman's going to hustle out, but good play by the first baseman getting over. And Luckman's going to ground out on the first pitch he saw. Didn't really put his best swing on it, so not sure. Maybe it was a check swing that ended up going fair. Who knows? But we've got one away early. That's not what your Vikes needed to get this inning going. Let's see what Drake Anderson can do. The second baseman, number 5, Drake Anderson. So let's see what Drake Anderson can do. 1 out, nobody on here against Aiden Heitman. I mean, second time through the lineup. You'd think these Puyallup guys have got an idea of what Heitman's doing, but you never know. And next pitch from Heitman. Anderson's going to hit that over to Ashton Barton at short. He's going to backhand it. Wow, what a play from Ashton Barton. Good play there. As the first baseman came off the base, though, Drake Anderson, good hustle from him, beating that out. As Mansonidas came off the base, we've got a runner on first now with 1 out. Good call there from the field ump, staying on it, making the right call as Mansonidas came off the plate. The right fielder, number 27, Evan Scavato. So Evan Scavato stepping up. Base hit his last at-bat. Let's see if he can do the same thing here. And first pitch he sees up high, way up, 4-1. So Scavato looking to get on base. Hopefully get something going for your Vikes as Drake Anderson got a board there. Reached on error. But any way you can get on is will work. So let's see what Evan Scavato can do. If he can help Puyallup capitalize off that mistake from Rogers. And next pitch. In there, strike one, excuse me. So good pitch from Heitman, outside corner of the strike zone, 1-1 count. Let's see what what Evan Scavato can do here with Drake Anderson on first, 1 out in the bottom of the third inning. And next pitch, up high, ball 2. We've got a 2-1 count with 1 out for Evan Scavato. With a runner on first, 1 out. Evan Scavato, 2-1 count. Opportunity to get on board. I mean, do anything. Base knock would be nice. Maybe advance Drake Anderson to third. Who knows? But let's see what Scavato can do against Aiden Heitman. And next pitch. Down low. Yes, ball 3. So 3-1 count. This one's got to be perfect for Evan Scavato. You got to be real selective here with a 3-1 count. Runner on first. Let's see what Scavato can do. I mean, a walk here would be nice. Be big. The 3-1 on its way from Aiden Heitman. Scavato, that looked like it would have been ball 4, but he fouls it up. He liked the fastball up high. And count moves to 3-2. So let's see if he can shorten up, find a pitch he likes, or hopefully get ball 4. One of the two. Base hit ball 4 is what he's looking for right now. 3-2 count, 1 out. Runner on first for Puyallup. Let's see what Evan Scavato can do. And next pitch on its way. Up. Oh, wow. Called strike 3. Aiden Heitman gets Evan Scavato looking. I mean, that's just a pitch. It's close. You got to swing at that. You just can't take any chances for strike 3. Now runner on first with 2 outs for Jonas Kim. Center fielder number 3, Jonas Kim. So let's see what Jonas Kim can do. If he can help y'all, maybe get a 2-out rally going. I mean, really struggling right now. At the plate is your Vikes. And first pitch, Jonas Kim sees in there. 4-1, good curveball from Aiden Heitman. So let's see if Puyallup can figure out what Heitman's doing and drive a ball. I mean, that'd be nice. Because right now they can't get their bats going, and that is not good when you're chasing 4 runs. And next pitch from Heitman. Jonas Kim's going to turn over on that. Tyreek Lewis is going to throw it down to first, and Jonas Kim's going to beat it out. So base knock, I mean, if you're Tyreek Lewis, you got to charge that hard, because when you're waiting on a slow chopper, there's a very high chance that the runner's going to beat it out. So now we've got runners on first and second for Kyler Johnson with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Let's see what Johnson can do. Designated hitter number 23, Kyler Johnson. So Kyler Johnson looking to do something for your Vikes. He is 0 for 1, struck out his first at-bat, so looking to turn that around. Great pitch there from Aiden Heitman. Curveball started outside, tailed just back into the strike zone at the last second. So an 0-1 count for Kyler Johnson. Let's see what he can do. Runners on first and second in the bottom of the third. I mean, Johnson looking to bounce back. Just get on base any way he can. Drive a ball. That would be big for Puyallup. And next pitch. Johnson's going to foul that back behind him. Count moves to 0-2, so he's got to shorten up. Struck out on the curveball his last at-bat. Just kind of pulled his head. So I'd be expecting it if I'm Kyler Johnson, waiting on the curveball here from Aiden Heitman. I mean, that's what got Johnson his last at-bat, so you got to be expecting it if you're Kyler Johnson. Runners on first and second. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Let's see what Kyler Johnson can do. He's going to call time, step out of the box, get a breather. Just looking to shorten up, get on base. Just a base hit into the gap is all he's looking for from Puyallup. For Puyallup, 0-2 count once again for Kyler Johnson with 2 outs. Runners on first and second in the bottom of the third. Next pitch. Johnson's going to swing and miss again. His second strikeout of the night. He's just pulling his head. I mean, this Puyallup team, they got to get their bats going here sooner or later as Aiden Heitman's delivering for Rogers. And so we'll see what's going to happen in the top of the fourth. If Levi Cucci can come out, I mean, Weiss just not happy. This Puyallup team struggles to get their bats going when they really need to. So just they can hit, and they can hit well, but they can also really struggle at the plate. So you never know. We'll be back in just a second. Levi Cucci coming out for his fourth inning of work, hoping to get some momentum for this Puyallup team as all the momentum is on Rogers' side right now. So here in the top of the fourth, Stalo Iseda leading things off for Rogers. The 9-man. Up high, first pitch he sees, 4-1. So let's see if Cucci can just settle down, find what he likes, drive a ball. That's all he needs here. Or not drive a ball. Find what he likes, throw some strikes. That would be nice. That ball popped way up high into shallow left field. Kendall Luckman coming in, calling off Connor Ellingson there, who was running back. Good play there, good communication from this Puyallup team. Good work by Kendall Luckman, finding the ball, not letting it get lost in the lights, and we've got one away. The center fielder, number 2, Michael Dewar. So Michael Dewar stepping up now. 1 out, top of the fourth. He is, I believe, 1 for 2. Good pitch from Cucci. Fastball right there, 4-1. Great pitch by him. No, Michael Dewar 0 for 2. Yeah. Next pitch. Good pitch from Cucci. Yep, called strike 2. So, 0-2 count to Michael Dewar. And next pitch on its way from Levi Cucci. Yes, he did. Oh, no, I thought he did. They said he didn't, though. Huh. All right. Looked like Cucci got Dewar swinging down low in the dirt, but they said he didn't go. So count remains 1-2. Maybe he held off now that I see that on the replay. So 1-2 count with 1 out. Next pitch from Levi Cucci. Dewar fouls that back, staying alive with 2 strikes on him. Good at bat. Count remains 1-2 with 1 out. Dewar just looking for any opportunity he can to get on base for this Rogers team. And Levi Cucci looking to keep some momentum on this Puyallup side. And the 1-2 on its way. Dewar's going to pop that up. Drake Anderson running back. Evan Scavato is going to call him off. Make the grab. Good communication once again from that Puyallup outfield. Evan Scavato running in. He knew Drake Anderson was struggling to find it, so he called him off, said, I got it. Made the grab for the second out. We've got 2 away for Dyson Hindberg. The left fielder, number 13, Dyson Hindberg. So, 2 away here. The first 2 Cucci sees in the top of the fourth. Next pitch. Curveball. Up high. Ball 1. So 1-0 count to Dyson Hindberg, who is, let's see here. He is 1 for 2 with a strikeout, but also a base hit. And next pitch. Down low. Ball 2. So Cucci looks like he tried to put a little oomph on that fastball and just lost the command. Left it down low. We've got a 2-0 count. See if he can find it against Dyson Hindberg. Next pitch on its way. Spiked it down low in the dirt. Kyuchi a little rattled. See if he can get a strike here. That's all he needs. 3-0 count once again to Dyson Hinberg with 2 outs in there. 4-strike-1. Good pitch by Kyuchi. I mean, same spot. If I'm sure that Hinberg isn't going to be swinging again, he wants to watch one go by. And next pitch. Yes, got him swinging. 4-strike-2. 3-2 count now. Full count. I mean, with a 3-1 count on you, that's not really a pitch you would think he would swing out with 3 balls. Swung on. What an at-bat from Levi Kyuchi there. Gets him, starts out with a 3-0 count. Battles back. Gets Hinberg striking out. Great at-bat from Levi Kyuchi. Battling back. Getting some momentum as a 1-2-3 inning is what he needs. Let's see if this Vikes team can get their bats going. They are, I think, towards... Who's going to be leading off for them? Is it Connor? Oh, I think Carter Pierce leading off. Who knows? But let's see if this Vikes Puyallup team can get their bats going against Aiden Heitman. Second time through the lineup now. It'd be big if they could get some base runners, get some runs on the board. Once again, they're trailing a 4-run lead that Rogers has at the moment heading to the bottom of the 4th. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, Braden Molman, the leadoff man this inning for your Vikes, looking to be the first runner aboard, get some momentum, get on base for your Vikes. That'd be huge. First pitch he sees, curveball. Great pitch. Oh, wow. Called ball 1. Interesting there. Okay. So we've got a 1-0 count for Braden Molman. Let's see what he can do. Next pitch from Heitman. Molman's going to line that into right center. Michael Dewar running over. He's going to make the grab, so Molman's going to pop up into center field to give us 1 out. Not the start he wanted. Let's see what Carter Pierce can do, if he can do what he did his last at-bat. The first baseman, number 26, Carter Pierce. So Carter Pierce, first pitch, last at-bat, drove it into left center. He's looking to do the same thing. If Puyallup can get some momentum, they could really use some base runners, some runs on the board. I mean, already in the bottom of the 4th and don't have anything. They really need to get their bats going. So 1-0 as the first pitch he saw was way up high and away. That one inside ball 2. Yep, right call there. So 2-0 count to Carter Pierce with 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 4th inning. He is looking to get on base any way he can. Next pitch from Hinberg up high. Ooh, called strike 1. All right. Likes the pitches a little bit up high. I mean, that one, I guess my angle, I'm a little elevated, so probably was in there for strike 1. So a 2-1 count, 1 out. Next pitch from Hinberg. Carter Pierce is going to swing on it just a little late. He fouls it back behind him. Count moves to 2-2 with 1 out. Let's see what Carter Pierce can do. Once again, facing Aiden Heitman on the mound. He's looking to get on base for Puyallup. They could use it here with 1 out already. No runners. Next pitch from Heitman. Keep wanting to say something else. Carter Pierce fouls it. Great at-bat. Staying alive at the plate. And count remains 2-2. Quality at-bat for Carter Pierce. See if he can keep it up. So 2-2. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Next pitch on its way. Swung on, way to battle Carter Pierce at the plate. What an at-bat he's got going. Just fouling off, staying alive. Let's see if he can finish this thing off. Once again, 2-2 count with 1 out. Big opportunity for him to get on base for your Vikes. I mean, doing a good job. Anything near the strike zone, he's swinging at. So next pitch from Heitman. Down low in the dirt, ball 3. We've got a 3-2 count to Carter Pierce. What an at-bat he's got going on right now. So he's looking to do anything he can, clutch up. I mean, once again, foul it off or hopefully get ball 4. Base knock would be nice too. Either way, any way he can get on would be big for Puyallup here. 3-2 count with 1 out to Carter Pierce facing Aiden Heitman on the mound. Next pitch. Swung on, fouled again. He is battling right now. That one going into the old tennis courts there along the first baseline. It's like a 10-pitch at-bat for Carter Pierce. So he's battling hard against Aiden Heitman. Let's see what he can do on this next pitch. He's looking any way he can get on. That would be big for him and this Puyallup team. Next pitch from Heitman. Swung on, hit down the first baseline. That could be a double for Carter Pierce. They're going to hold him up. Good work by the right fielder, cutting it off in time. So what an at-bat for Carter Pierce. Like 10 pitches on the 11th. Drives it down the first baseline for a single. And let's see if he can stay on base. He got picked off his last at-bat. But it's on a questionable. We thought it was a balk. But let's see if Pierce can stay on for Connor Ellingson. The shortstop, number 25, Connor Ellingson. So Connor Ellingson has a runner on first with 1 out for your Vikes. So Carter Pierce 2 for 2 on the day. And Heitman, first pitch to Ellingson inside. Oh, that was called ball 1 to Carter Pierce, but called strike 1 to Connor Ellingson. So a little inconsistent there, but you never know. 0-1 count to Connor Ellingson. Let's see if he can find a pitch he likes, drive it. That would be big here with a runner on first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Your Vikes looking to get at least 1, maybe a couple more going. A rally right now would be big. Connor Ellingson's going to put a bunt down. He's going to hustle down the first baseline. He's going to be there safely. Connor Ellingson, wow, what a bunt there for Connor Ellingson. That's just electric for your Vikes. He puts the bunt down. Heitman fields it, does a 360, throws it over. It bounces off Connor Ellingson. Carter Pierce advances to third. We've got runners on the corners for Torrin Herrick with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Big opportunity for him here. What a bunt for Connor Ellingson there. Could have been trouble, but you never know. Nobody in catcher number 31, Torrin Herrick. Yeah, Connor Ellingson kind of popped that up a little bit. It could have been trouble, but it dropped and ended up being real good for your Vikes as Carter Pierce advanced, got 2 bases there, got to third. So we have runners on the corners with 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Big opportunity for Torrin Herrick here. Hopefully some momentum getting going for your Vikes. That would be nice. Once again, we've got 1 out. And first pitch to Torrin Herrick, swung on. Kind of in front. He was way out in front of the off speed from Aiden Heitman. Good pitch. So count moves to 0-1. Whitehead's going to go out, have a word with Aiden Heitman over there. So, I mean, Weiss is going to call in Jacobus over there. Not sure what they're going to do. Are they going to... I guess there's 1 out. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to hang up the runner there between first and second and hopefully bring in Carter Pierce from third, who can be quick. He's pretty quick, actually. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this Puyallup team try to hang up the runner there between first and second. That's Connor Ellingson to try to advance Carter Pierce. That'd be big. I mean, Weiss called over Jacobus and Ellingson and Pierce and Herrick, so said something to them. Let's see what Torrin Herrick can do. If he can drive a ball in, that'd be big with an 0-1 count on him. Once again, facing Aiden Heitman on the mound for Rogers, who's been solid so far. Hasn't allowed a run yet for Rogers. He's going to step off, have Ellingson head back. So Torrin Herrick, 0-1 count. He's going to hit that to the shortstop. Oh, that's not what this Puyallup team needed. Gosh, dang it. So Torrin Herrick hits under it, and Connor Ellingson thought you got to be smarter than that on the base pass from Connor Ellingson. He I mean, that ball was hanging up for a while for Ashton Barton, and Connor Ellingson was already pretty much at second base, and he ran all the way over, and Ashton Barton made the catch in the air, threw it back, got the double play. So just not the base running you want from this Puyallup team right there, with an opportunity to score one, had only one out, runners on the corners, big opportunity for them, and nothing. Just a little mistake there for Puyallup. Let's see if QT can come out and deal, get something going. They could definitely use it here, as Puyallup running out of time a little bit right now. They've only got 3 more opportunities at the plate, chasing 4 runs against Rogers. So here in the top of the 5th inning, Ashton Barton leading things off for Rogers. Levi Cucci in his 5th inning of work. First pitch in there. Looked like it could have been called strike 1, but left just up high for ball 1. And next pitch from Levi Cucci. Ashton Barton lines that deep into left field. Kendall Luckman running back. He's going to try to make the grab, but lost it in the lights. And a double leading things off for Rogers here in the top of the 5th for Ashton Barton. Wow. Big hit for him there to get things going for Rogers. And that will bring up Kelby Mensonitis. The first baseman, number 14, Kelby Mensonitis. So Mensonitis, who lined out to Jonas Kim his second at-bat, had the bomb, the 3-run home run for Rogers in his first. And after the leadoff double from Ashton Barton, I mean, that's Rogers is getting some momentum right now. Your Vikes not. So really struggling is this Puyallup squad. I mean, gosh. Next pitch. Swung on. Wow. Why is he swinging at that? That one way up high and outside. And Mensonitis swung on it for strike 1. So an 0-1 count now. Let's see what Levi Cucci can do. Runner on second, nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. And next pitch. Ooh, just missed on the outside corner. 1-1 count to Mensonitis. Your Puyallup team's struggling at the plate right now. I mean, started to bounce back, had 12 runs yesterday. I guess they rallied late, had 8 runs in the... What a pitch there from... Oh, you're kidding! Wow, that looked good from Levi Cucci, but called up high for ball 2. We've got a 2-1 count to Kelby Mensonitis. And next pitch. Down low, ball 3. Let's see what if Cucci can battle back a 3-1 count to Mensonitis. And Cucci, once again, on the bump. 3-1 count at the plate. Runner on second, nobody out for Rogers in the top of the 5th inning. They already have a 4-0 lead, and that's going to be ball 4. So after Levi Cucci throws 4 straight balls to walk Kelby Mancinitas. And not what your Puyallup team needs. Runners on first and second. Nobody out for Nate Job. The designated hitter, number 25, Nate Job. Looks like they're going to send a courtesy runner or pinch runner over there for Mancinitas. Looks like that's Cruz Villarreal. So let's see if Cucci can find his stuff, bounce back, get out of this thing. That would be nice. I can't tell who's warming up over there for your Puyallup team. Looks like maybe Luke Pruitt is over there in the bullpen, but never know. There's like 52 fences blocking my view, so I can't really see the face. Once again, runners on first and second, nobody out in the 5th for Rogers. Levi Cucci looking to find his groove and get some outs here. Nate Job's going to show bunt. He's going to... Got him. Yes, they did. Wow, what a play from Torrin Herrick. So Nate Job shows bunt, doesn't get the bunt down. Ashton Barton is running towards second. Torrin Herrick realizes it, throws it on a seed to Connor Ellingson there at second, and got Ashton Barton out. What a play there from Torrin Herrick, getting the leadoff man. Now there's only a runner on first with 1 out for Rogers. Great play there from Torrin Herrick, realizing that Ashton Barton wasn't really paying attention. He's got to be frustrated about that. So runner on first now with 1 out. What a play from Torrin Herrick. Not sure Weiss is out there having him visit again with the infield. Let's see what they do. I think he was a little frustrated because I don't think anyone moved on third pitch. Or excuse me, when Job showed bunt. So who knows. Now with only a runner on first and 1 out, I don't think Nate Job's going to show bunt, but you never know. He's got an 0-1 count. 0-1, runner on first, top of the 5th for Rogers. Once again, great play. Last pitch from Torrin Herrick, just throwing down to second. I mean, straight on a seed, on a line. Ashton Barton had no chance of getting back in time. Oh, Cucci's going to throw back behind him. Gosh, dang it. Levi Cucci just turned around, got too excited, and threw it, sailed it way above Carter Pierce's head, and the runner from first is going to advance to second. It's the second time Cucci's thrown it over Pierce's head. The first time was an opportunity on an out, and that time on a throwback. I mean, he turned around and looked like he threw it as hard as he could, and it was nowhere near Pierce. So, a little bit of a struggle. Let's see what these Vikes can do. 0-1 to Nate Job on its way from Levi Cucci. Swung on, great pitch from Cucci. Curveball right on the inside edge. We've got an 0-2 count to Nate Job. I mean, I'd be expecting, gosh, I don't know. I think Cucci puts a fastball by him inside corner. That'd be big. Curveball even, who knows. Cucci looking to get the out here. Next pitch on its way. Yes, got him swinging, and Torrin Herrick's going to throw it down to Carter Pierce at first. That was trouble down at his feet, but Pierce was able to make the grab. We've got 2 outs now, runner on second for John Ornelas. The catcher, number 16, John Ornelas. So let's see what Cucci can do here with 2 outs, runner on second. Good play. Good one getting Job swinging, striking out on the curveball outside, down low in the dirt. I mean, the breaking ball there. First pitch, wow, lined into right field. Evan Scavato getting behind it, throwing home. They're not even going to attempt to make the play at home. That's going to score another for Rogers here in the top of the 5th. And the score moves to 5-0 after John Ornelas just lined that into right field. Gosh, this is not looking good for your Vikes right now. Trailing Rogers 5-0 in the top of the 5th. And a courtesy runner over there at first for the catcher, John Ornelas. Just struggling is your Puyallup team right now. They showed, I mean, yesterday they looked really good, actually. And then just kind of starting to fall apart. But who knows? They're going to be coming up. The third baseman, number 21, Tyreek Lewis. They're going to be seeing Aiden Heitman for the third time through. I mean, you got to think that they would pick him up by then. Hopefully, they can get something going. I mean, that'd be nice as they're trailing 5 runs in the top of the 5th. First pitch there in their 4-strike-1. Good pitch from Levi Cucci. So, an 0-1 count. Runner on first. Let's see what Cucci can do if he can get out of this inning. That'd be big. Rogers did get one more, though. And next pitch. Wow. Not sure why Tyreek Lewis swung at that one. I mean, that one was way up high, and his runner from first was stealing, was already halfway through before the ball even got to Tyreek Lewis, and he swung at it. Count moves to 0-2. Let's see what Cucci can do. So an 0-2 count, 2 outs, runner on first in the top of the 5th. Up high, Cucci misses, and 1-2 count now. Let's see what Levi Cucci can do. 1-2, 2 outs. Next pitch, curveball. Oh, you're kidding. That looked like strike 3, but called ball 2. And count moves to 2-2 with 2 outs to Tyreek Lewis. Runner on first in the top of the 5th for Rogers. Let's see what Cucci can do. And Lewis is going to call time. Step out of the box. Cucci just looking to get the 3rd out right here. I mean, had Lewis down. Yes, gets him looking for strike 3. Great pitch there from Levi Cucci on strike 3. Gets him watching it go right by. We've got 5 runs we're chasing now, heading to the bottom of the 5th. Your Vikes looking to get their bats going. They could use it as they're struggling right now. We'll be back in just a second, and your Vikes are at the top of their lineup. Back here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Kendall Luckman leading things off. Let's see what he can do. First pitch he sees swung on right over to Ashton Barton, who's going to throw it to first in time. So Kendall Luckman grounds out on the first pitch he sees. Not the start your Vikes wanted there. And that'll bring up Drake Anderson. So Drake Anderson here with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Once again, Aiden Heitman just dealing for this Rogers team. Drake Anderson, that's going to be good for him, though. He's going to reach on a throwing error by Tyreek Lewis as he grounded over to the third baseman, gets on. That'll give us a runner with 1 out for Evan Scavato. Let's see what Scavato can do. If he can find a pitch he likes, drive it, and get some momentum going for your Vikes. The right fielder, number 27, Evan Scavato. So once again, Tyreek Lewis just sailed that ball over to first. And Kelby Mensonidas had no shot at it. And Drake Anderson advanced, got to first. First pitch to Evan Scavato. He shows bunt, pulls back up high for ball 1. Runner on first, 1 out. 1-0 count to Evan Scavato. Let's see what he can do. Once again, facing Aiden Heitman the third time he's seen him this game. You got to think he'd pick something up by this at bat. And next pitch he sees, swung on 1-1 count with 1 out. Let's see if Scavato can find a pitch he likes, drive it, or just get on base for this Puyallup team. That's all they're asking for right now out of him. So 1-1 count with 1 out. Drake Anderson's going to go. He's going to slide in. God, not what you want at all. Drake Anderson stole. Heitman saw it. I mean, that's not, when you're in a base-to-base situation like this, chasing 5 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and you steal against a lefty who's going to see it, he has the opportunity to throw over. That's not what you want to do. So now we have 2 outs, nobody on again in the bottom of the 5th. Just not at all the ideal situation for Puyallup. Just looking, beating themselves tonight. Just poor base running all around. Strike 2 called to Evan Scavato. Let's see if he can get on base, keep this thing going. You have to at least get a run here. You're running out of time, and this Rogers team is getting some momentum. Next pitch on its way. Outside, ball 3. So full count now to Evan Scavato. No way. Wow. Oh, hang on. Bottom of the 5th. Let's see here. So the 3-2 on its way to Evan Scavato. Swung on, strike 3. Not what your Puyallup team needed at all. You got to be frustrated. You got to be so frustrated right now. Wow. You're kidding. So, oh my gosh. This Puyallup team just struggling big time. Can't get anything done right there. And Levi Cucci coming out for his 6th inning of work. See what he can do. Just, wow. You get some momentum. You get a guy on base, and you're in a base-to-base situation, and he steals against a lefty who can see it. I just don't understand. So this Puyallup team running out of time, and that's been, other than really the South Kitsap game, the other 2 losses, they beat themselves, and you can't do much when you beat yourselves. You can't really win. So struggling big time right now is this Puyallup team. Let's see if Cucci can come out, get some momentum, hopefully. They still have 2 more opportunities at the plate, but you never know. We'll be back. Excuse me. Looks like leading off for Rogers is going to be the second baseman, James Nelson. So James Nelson stepping in here. And Rogers with a 5-0 lead. This has just been all Rogers ever since the start. From Kelby Mensonidas, 3-run home run. It's not been good at all. And great pitch from Cucci, outside corner, strike 1 to James Nelson. Let's see what Cucci can do. And the 0-1 on its way. Curveball left up high, ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count. And the 1-1 on its way. Strike two. Good pitch from Levi Cucci in there for strike two. We've got a 1-2 count now. 1-2, nobody out. And next pitch on its way. Nelson fouls that down to the third baseline over the fence. Count remains 1-2 for him. He's the leadoff man in the top of the sixth for this Rogers team. And they have just had control of this game the whole entire time. And good pitch there. I think if Torrin Herrick catches that, that's strike three. But he drops it out of his glove. And count moves to 2-2. That's just tough there. So 2-2 count. Next pitch on its way from Levi Cucci. James Nelson's going to call time. Interesting that he gave him time there as Cucci was midway through his windup, but granted it to him. And 2-2 count. Out high, out and up high. Oh, Levi Cucci struggling right now on the mound for your Vikes. I mean, they've just looked sloppy tonight. They just haven't played good and not good baseball. Not at all what they need when they're trying to rally back. I mean, next pitch. Nelson's going to hit that over. Molman charging, throwing it over to first in time. Oh, my gosh. This Puyallup team just full of errors tonight. Braden Molman throws it over to first, and Carter Pierce can't pick it out. James Nelson is going to reach, and Rogers is going to have a runner on first with nobody out in the top of the sixth. I mean, just pitiful right now. So runner on first, nobody out for Stalo Iseda. I mean, this Puyallup team that already has the opportunity of winning the 12th straight league title is nearly behind them. I mean, they still have the opportunity to battle back, but when you have to rally like that and string together some wins and play well, they just haven't looked like they want it. They're just beating themselves, not playing the best baseball. Lots of errors, lots of walks. The pitching staff just this Puyallup team really struggling right now. And for a team that has to rally to, right now, not really playing super good baseball. And, yeah, it's just tough. So let's see what they can do. I mean, they still have two more opportunities at the plate tonight. Molman's expecting the bunt. Torrin Herrick's going to field it, let it go foul. Count moves to 1-2. As the runner heads back to first. Stalo Iseda heads back to the plate with a 1-2 count. Let's see what Cucci can do. Be nice if he could get out of this, but you never know. And 1-2 on its way. Curveball in there, strike three. Great pitch from Levi Cucci. Getting Stalo Iseda, watching it go by for strike three. And we've got one away with a runner on first in the top of the sixth. Nobody in center fielder number 2, Michael Dewar. So Michael Dewar now, who's made quite a few good plays out there in center and has been pretty solid at the plate. Has an opportunity with one out, runner on first. First pitch he sees up high and inside. Ball one, we've got a 1-0 count. Let's see here. If I can get game changer, hang on. And the 1-0 on its way, up high, ball two. So 2-0 count now. 2-0 count to Michael Dewar, runner on first, one out. I mean, just a tough year so far for Puyallup. And the 2-0 on its way. right there. 4-strike-1. Good pitch from Levi Cucci. 2-1 count. Oh, Michael Dewar 0 for 3. So 2-1 count. Runner on first. 1 out in the top of the 6th. Cucci's going to turn around, throw back. Let's see. Up high, ball 3. So a 3-1 count to Michael Dewar now. Levi Cucci. Levi Cucci looking to get a strike here. I mean, just struggling. Michael Dewar's going to pop that high up in the left field. Connor Ellingson running over. Kendall Luckman calls him off. Good play there from Kendall Luckman. Tracking the ball down into foul territory, making the grab for the second out. So big one there for your Vikes. And that'll bring up Dyson Hinberg. And looks like Weiss is coming out, and Levi Cucci's day is going to be done. I don't really know who's coming in for Puyallup. But yes, Levi Cucci's day is going to be done today after 5 2/3 innings. He finishes with 104 pitches. Looks like that is Luke Pruitt coming in on the mound for your Vikes. So Levi Cucci finishes with 104 pitches. So there was no option to leave. He had to come out there. I guess, yeah, 105 pitches. So had to come out there. Finished with 5 2/3 innings. Allowed 6 hits, 5 runs. Only 4 of those being earned. 4 walks. He did have 7 strikeouts, though, so it was pretty solid, but let up 4 runs. I mean, just a tough outing for him, and usually when there's, let up 5, 4 of those being earned, but this Puyallup team just needs to get their bats going. It's something that, it's a team that can hit really well, but they just don't. There'll be some games when they'll hit well, but also there's games where they don't, and it's the games where in tight situations like this, they don't get their bats going for a long time, and then it just hurts them. So who knows? Let's see what Puyallup can do. If they can get their bats going, that would be nice. Once again, Luke Pruitt on the mound for your Vikes here in the 6th with 2 outs, runner on first. Only his 2nd outing of the season. So let's see what he can do. Came in relief against Emerald Ridge. Right-handed junior who has an opportunity to be a dude on the bump. His time here, hopefully next year. So he's looking to come in, hold Rogers off in the 6th. And this Puyallup team really struggling right now. They have to get their bats going in the bottom of the 6th. At least get a couple. Give yourselves a more realistic number to chase in the bottom of the 7th. Down 5 right now in the bottom of the 6th, you have to get a couple runs. Because if you can get 2 or 3, maybe even 4 in the bottom of the 6th, that would be huge and make the numbers you're chasing in the bottom of the 7th more attainable. That would be nice for this Puyallup team, but who knows? They have to get the in order to do that, so it doesn't really help. Now on the mound for your Vikings, Luke Pruitt. So Luke Pruitt is on the mound, running on first, 2 outs here. First man he sees is Dyson Hinberg. First pitch in there, 4-strike-1. Good pitch from Luke Pruitt. And an 0-1 count now to Dyson Hinberg. He's got a runner on first, 2 outs. Hinberg is, 1 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts. And next pitch on its way. Great pitch there from Luke Pruitt. Curveball in front. Hinberg just swung at that, had no shot at it. That just dove straight in front of the plate. Great pitch from Luke Pruitt. And an 0-2 count now. Next pitch on its way. I'd be expecting a breaking ball. Fastball. Ooh, did he go? Yes, he did. Good. So Luke Pruitt comes in, and the first man he sees, he strikes him out. That's a good at-bat. hopefully some momentum for your Vikes. Let's see if they can do it. They need a couple here in the bottom of the sixth to make this attainable. Let's see what they can do. I mean, you just got to step up, have a word with them right now, and this is really a big time situation right now. This is the third time through the lineup that you've seen Aiden Heitman. You just got to realize that, and see, you know what he has to offer by now, so hopefully they can find it, get some base runners, make smart errors, and you got to realize you're in a base-to-base situation right now. So let's see what this Puyallup team can do. We'll be back in just a second. So Jonas Kim stepping up to the plate, leading things off for your Vikes in the bottom of the sixth. He's looking to get on base any way he can, give them a base runner. They could use it here as they really haven't been able to do anything against Aiden Heitman. Haven't scored once yet. That ball, first pitch he sees, curveball, 4-strike-1. So an 0-1 count now to Jonas Kim. He just needs to find a ball he likes. I mean, he can barrel one up. Next pitch, outside, ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count. So this Puyallup team really needs to just choke up. You're in a base-to-base situation. Look for anything. Some base hits would be big. Next pitch on its way to Jonas Kim. Popped up. Gosh, not at all what you want. Oh, you're kidding. Jonas Kim pops that up into foul territory. And Kelby Mensonitas makes the grab for the first out. Let's see if Kyler Johnson can get something going for your Vikes. That's not what you wanted here in the bottom of the sixth, trailing 5 runs. The designated hitter, number 23, Kyler Johnson. So Johnson now, nobody on, 1 out. And next pitch, I mean, down low in the dirt, ball 1. You would just think third time through the lineup they'd catch on to Aiden Heitman, but he's dealt so far. And Puyallup hasn't been able to do anything. Gosh, let me see. Kyler Johnson fouls that, struck out his first 2 at-bats. He's got a 1-1 count on him now. He's just kind of been pulling his head, so let's see if he can barrel a ball. Just looking for a base hit. You're not looking for anything big here. And Aiden Heitman, only 66 pitches coming into this inning. That's big for Puyallup. Kyler Johnson, base hit up the middle, single right there. Gets a base runner on for Braden Molman. And this is a perfect time for Molman to get out of a little bit of a slump that he's been in lately. That'd be huge for him if he can do something. With a runner on first, 1 out. Nobody in third baseman, number 24, Braden Molman. So Braden Molman now. Runner on first, 1 out. And if you're Puyallup, you got to be smart on the bases here. I mean, you're in a base-to-base situation. You're not trying to stretch anything extra. So Molman in there, 4-strike-1, whether he went or not, that was right down the middle. I mean, he just needs to commit to that. That ball was one he would have liked. So once again, Aiden Heitman, through 5 1/3 innings pitched, has only allowed 7 hits, no earned runs. He hasn't walked a single person. That's what happens when you throw strikes. 5 strikeouts, hasn't walked 1 man. That's just, wow, that's a great stat. Next pitch. Molman holds off just barely. Count goes to 1-1 with 1 out. He's got a runner on first in the bottom of the 6th. Your Puyallup squad, they need some momentum here. They need a big inning right now. And the 1-1 on its way. Inside, ball 2, 2-1 count now to Braden Molman. Let's see what he can do. If he can find a pitch he likes or get on base. I mean, even if he gets on base, that'd be big. Bringing up Carter Pierce, who's 2 for 2 on the day. That'd be big for Braden Molman. But a base knock would be even better. Runner on first, 1 out. The 2-1 on its way from Aiden Heitman. That's got to be a balk. That has to be a balk. Yes, that's called a balk. So Heitman, I don't know what he was trying to do. He started moving towards first and then threw to home, and I think he knew it too. He knew it was a balk. I mean, so no pitch there. So count still 2-1 to Braden Molman. Runner on second now as Kyler Johnson advanced on the balk. Let's see what Molman can do here. Once again, 2-1. 1 out. Runner on second here. Braden Molman, runner in scoring position now. And Heitman looking back. Next pitch on its way to Molman. Curveball. Great pitch from Aiden. Wow, called ball 3. That looked like it was in there for strike 2. But a 3-1 count to Braden Molman. He's looking for ball 4 or a base hit. Let's see if he can get one of those 2 for this Puyallup team. An opportunity against Aiden Heitman in the bottom of the 6th. Only 1 out. And next pitch on its way. Wash, why are you swinging at that? That's way up high with 3 balls on you. I don't know why he's swinging at that. I mean, that was above his head that he swung at. And you have a 3-1 count. You got to be way smarter at the plate than that. Just mental errors right there. That's what's been killing Puyallup this year. Let's see if Molman can battle back from that 3-2 count with 1 out. Once again, facing Aiden Heitman. And next pitch on its way. Molman swung on, missed. So that's going to hurt him. That would have been ball 4. Put runners on first and second with 1 out for Puyallup. And now we have a runner on second with 2 outs. Let's see what Carter Pierce can do. The first baseman, number 26, Carter Pierce. So Carter Pierce, 2 for 2 on the day. Let's see if he can keep it up with Kyler Johnson there at second. Pierce an opportunity to keep this inning alive. I mean, your Vikes just hurting themselves. Just little things, and it's been hurting him. I mean, last at bat, Braden Molman swung on a ball above his head that would have been ball 4. And next pitch to Carter Pierce in there, strike 1. So he's got an 0-1 count. See what Carter Pierce can do. Runner on second, 2 outs. He's 2 for 2 on the day and has been pretty hot at the plate lately. Let's see if he can keep it up. His last at bat was like an 11-pitch at bat. So, and Aiden Heitman only 78 pitches right now through 6 2/3 inning of work. Just so solid. And next pitch from Heitman. Curveball. Pierce swung on that. Fouls that back into the fence. He's got 2 strikes on him now. He's got to shorten up, find a pitch he likes, and drive it. Let's see if he can do that with an 0-2 count. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Once again, your Vikes struggling big time tonight against Rogers. And next pitch on its way to Carter Pierce. Holds off. Oh, yes. So Kyler Johnson gets there to third. So now 1-2 count to Carter Pierce. Runner on third. Let's see what he can do. I mean, big opportunity here for Carter Pierce. I don't think we've had a runner at third tonight. So this is the first time Puyallup's had a runner at third base tonight. That just goes to show how strong and dominant Aiden Heitman's been. The 1-2 on its way to Carter Pierce. Swung on inside, ball 2. He's got a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Deuces across the top. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Runner on third in the bottom of the 6th. Your Vikes trailing 5. Let's see what Carter Pierce can do against Aiden Heitman. Next pitch. No, he didn't. They said he didn't. So that's ball 3. That's going to be a full count for Carter Pierce. He's got a 3-2 count with 2 outs. Good hold there from Carter Pierce. Let's see what he can do. 3-2, 2 outs. Runner on third. Big opportunity for Carter Pierce here in the bottom of the 6th for your Vikes. The ump's going to call, Carter Pierce is going to call time. It is granted. Pierce is going to take a second, step out, and just find his groove. Get in the groove of things. Looking to deliver for your Vikes with a full count on him. 2 outs. And next pitch from Aiden Heitman. Swung on. Carter Pierce fouls that back again. What an at-bat. That's 2 straight very strong at-bats. Battled down from being 0-2 and now is in a full count for the second time right now. Such great work by Carter Pierce at the plate tonight for your Vikes. So 3-2 count with 2 outs. Runner on third in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch on its way. Up high. That's not what he wants out of that. Swung on that one. That was above his head, and your Vikes get nothing. Heading to the top of the 7th. They're trailing 5 runs. I mean, not what you wanted. Carter Pierce is going to be frustrated about that, but this is not looking good for your Vikes. We'll be back in just a second. So here in the top of the 7th inning, Rogers leading 5-0. Luke Pruitt once again on the mound for your Vikes. First pitch to Ashton Barton, called strike 1, so an 0-1 count. So, yeah, this Puyallup team is struggling right now, looking like they're going to have their 4th loss of the season to Rogers, a team that they beat by 9 runs the first time they played them. I mean, just didn't play good baseball whatsoever tonight and have struggled lately. I mean, started the season out really hot. It started out 6-0 and then just started falling apart. And I mean, granted, they're definitely not as talented as they have been years past, but I mean, still a very good team and a group of good talent. Swung on over to Luke Pruitt, who's going to backhand it, throw it over to, oh my gosh. Oh, that sums up the night right there. That ball, Ashton Barton just hit it off his hands back to Luke Pruitt. Luke Pruitt just couldn't grab the ball. Tried backhanding it, bounced off his glove, then tried picking it up with his bare hand. Couldn't grab the ball. I mean, that summed up the night tonight. Your Vikes just making errors, beating themselves. I mean, Rogers did have the 3-run bomb that you can't really do much about, but other than that, they haven't played good at all. The first baseman, number 14, Kelby Mensonidas. I mean, yeah, Rogers, the 3-run home run, that was earned. I mean, not much you can do, but this Puyallup team making lots of errors. And, whoa, an interesting way to flash a bunt there from Kelby Mensonidas. He, almost swung and then stopped his bat and put it out there. But, yeah, your Vikes just haven't played good tonight. And you can't do much when you can't hit the ball. And, I mean, they've had, 6 hits or something? But haven't been able to deliver at all. 8 hits your Vikes have had, but haven't been able to deliver anything. And you can't do much when you can't bring runs across the plate. So just struggling. I mean, your Vikes right now falling deep into the rankings in the SPSL. I mean, gosh, if they keep this pace up, they might not even have a chance in state. So who knows? Hopefully they can get their stuff together, rally back. They could definitely use it. But yeah, just haven't played very good baseball this year. Oh gosh. So Ashton Barton steals second there. Torrin Herrick threw that on a seed, but it got under Connor Ellingston's glove. He almost took off Luke Pruitt's head, actually. Pruitt ducked down in time. I mean, Torrin Herrick has done a great job tonight, throwing it down to second. One of them, he got the guy out, but the other two have just been, I guess you could say, I mean, that one, you want a little bit better throw, but Ellingston had the opportunity to pick that out and get the tag down, but it got under his glove. And then another one that Ellingston kind of picked up and brought his glove up, but if he left it there, he probably would have got the runner. So good work tonight by Torrin Herrick behind the dish, actually, for your Vikes. He's been pretty solid. And Mansonides is going to foul that down. He's got an 0-2 count. So, yeah, just a gloomy time it's been these last few games. I mean, not very fun to call games when the team you want to win doesn't play good. So, luckily, I'm announcing for TCC, who is rolling. The Titans are rolling right now. That's been fun. Such a good team. My second weekend there this past weekend for them, and it's been fun. Haven't been live streaming yet. Gets him looking. So good pitch there from Luke Pruitt. Gets Kelby Mansonides striking out. So second strikeout of the night for Luke Pruitt gives us one out with a runner on second. The designated hitter number 25, Nate Job. So yeah, I haven't been able to live stream those TCC games. Something, I don't know, something weird that I'm trying to figure out. Like, you have to have closed captions and trying to figure out how to get those on the live stream. So wishing I was doing that, but still, that's been fun just doing PA for them. Such a good team, great group of guys. And that's helped me a little bit because, as I said, it's kind of boring and not a ton of fun when your team isn't doing so hot. Especially for me, I've been announcing for Puyallup the last 4 years, and I mean, so talented. 2016. Yeah, 2016 made it all the way to quarters. 2017 won the state championship. Obviously, that was really fun. Last year made it to quarters, and then this year just haven't been the same. I mean, granted, it's still, for some teams, the way Puyallup's playing right now, if this score holds, they'll be 7-4, I think. And they'll probably, I mean, some teams, 7-4 record the first 11 games is great. But for this Puyallup squad, that is not, I mean, I'm used to, like, 2017, they lost 2 games all year. And last year, they lost 2 games all year. So I'm used to losing 2 or 3 games a season and already losing 4 midway through. Runner gets back safely as Luke Pruitt turns around, throws it back. So count remains 1-1 to Nate Job with 1 out. Let's see what Luke Pruitt can do. 1-1, 1 out in the top of the 7th. Runner on second for Rogers. And he's facing Nate Job at the plate. Next pitch on its way. Curveball. Ooh. So your Vikes play Sumner on Thursday at Sumner, 4 p.m. Hopefully the weather holds out for that one. That would be nice. But, yeah, your Vikes looking to get a win against Sumner on Thursday. That'd be good. Torrin Herrick's, that's going to get by him. He's going to throw it down to third, and the runner's going to get there safely. Ashton Barton's going to slide in as that popped off Herrick's glove. Ashton Barton, good heads-up base running, and he got over in time. So now we have a runner on third with 1 out and a 3-1 count to Nate Job at the plate. So let's see what Luke Pruitt can do. I mean, as I said, only his second outing has actually been pretty solid today. And his first outing let up a couple runs, but didn't do terrible. So I mean, he has the opportunity, has the potential to be good, real good on the mound for your Vikes. Ball 4 down low. That's going to put runners on the corners. Torrin Herrick just kicking the ball around. He lost it at his feet. So we've got runners on the corners with 1 out now for John Ornelas, who his last at-bat drove a run in after he lined one into right center. The catcher, number 16, John Ornelas. So let's see if Pruitt can get out of this thing. Be nice. Runners on the corners, 1 out. If he can get out of this without letting up a run, that would be big. But you never know. So Pruitt waiting on the pitch. He gets it from the stretch. Luke Pruitt throws it in. Runner's going to steal. Torrin Herrick's going to throw it down to Connor Ellingson. They're going to get him there at second. Good work there by Torrin Herrick. I mean, just as I was saying earlier, he's been really good throwing it down tonight. All throws have been on the money. Just that's the second time he's caught someone there at second. That one getting him stealing, but the other one on a back pick. I mean, yeah, Torrin Herrick's been really good tonight for your Vikes, especially throwing down to second, and that's good to see. But other than that, other than Torrin Herrick right now in the catching position and Carter Pierce at the plate, I mean, his last at-bat wasn't really what he was hoping for, but still went 2 for 3 on the day with all 3 of those being really quality at-bats. I think those are the 2 best performances out of your Vikes. And other than that, really nothing. And as I said, you can't do much when you can't bring runners across the plate. So 2-0 count to John Ornelas. Next pitch on its way from Luke Pruitt. Swung on, fouled into the fence there on the first baseline. Count moves to 2-1 with 2 outs. Once again, Ashton Barton there on third. He got on base with, he reached on error. And then stole second and advanced to third on a pass ball. And the 2-1 on its way from Luke Pruitt. Down low in the dirt. Good work from Torrin Herrick, though. Popping down, not letting it get by. Count moves to 3-1, though, to John Ornelas with 2 outs. Let's see what Torrin Herrick can do. And next pitch on its way. Up high, ball 4. That's going to walk a runner, put runners on the corners with 2 outs. Torrin Herrick's going to go out, have a word with Luke Pruitt. And that will bring up Tyreek Lewis. Looks like we've got a courtesy runner over there at first for the catcher. Now batting third baseman, number 21, Tyreek Lewis. So as I said, Tyreek Lewis at the plate, runners on the corners. And this Puyallup team looking to bounce back as they are struggling right now. So Tyreek Lewis, an opportunity to bring in another one for Rogers. Torrin Herrick's going to call time. Make a call out to his infielders. Tell them what they're doing. Runners on the corners, 2 outs to Tyreek Lewis, the third baseman. And first pitch of this at-bat from Luke Pruitt in there. 4-strike-1. Good pitch by Luke Pruitt. Inside corner of the strike zone there. I mean, just right there. So Tyreek Lewis so far has walked twice. Wow. And runner's going to go. They get him. So the runner steals. Luke Pruitt steps off, tosses it back to Drake Anderson, and he tags him. So Rogers doesn't get anything there in the top of the 7th, although they were threatening. But your Vikes now looking to get their bats going as they're chasing 5 runs right now in the bottom of the 7th. Their last opportunity right now. Up for them is Connor Ellingson, Torrin Herrick, and Kendall Luckman. So 7, 8, 9. My guess is Aiden Heitman's going to be coming out for his 7th inning of work, looking to finish this complete game shutout. And let's see if your Vikes can get anything here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back in just a second. So here in the bottom of the 7th, your Vikes with their last opportunity at the plate. They need 5. I mean, it's definitely doable, but it's a very large task to ask of them. First pitch, Connor Ellingson sees ball 1. So we've got a 1-0 count. Looks like someone's over there warming up for Rogers in the bullpen. That looks like number 3. And next pitch from Aiden Heitman, outside, ball 2. Let's see who that is warming up for Rogers. Number 3. Cook. Something Cook. Up high, ball 3 to Connor Ellingson. That's big for him. So a 3-0 count here for him. I mean, you got to wait on this. Aiden Heitman taking his time there, facing the outfield. Probably taking a deep breath, trying to settle in. Up high, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk is going to put Connor Ellingson aboard with nobody out for Torrin Herrick. See if he can get on base as well. And looks like Rogers is going to make a pitching change. They're going to head out to the mound. I think that will be the end of Aiden Heitman's day. I could be wrong, but this is the second time he's being visited at the mound. Let's see. Oh, they're going to leave him in. I think he must have said, no, I want to finish this. So Aiden Heitman's going to stay in with a runner on first, nobody out. The catcher, number 31, Torrin Herrick. So Vikes, Connor Ellingson leads off by walking on 4 pitches. And that'll give the Vikes a runner on first, nobody out in the top of the 7th. First pitch to Torrin Herrick on its way, swung on, popped up high into center field. Michael Dewar there making the grab. So we've got one away now. Kendall Luckman, let's see if he can deliver. The left fielder, number 7, Kendall Luckman. So once again, as I said, just Rogers getting the momentum in the first after the 3-run bomb by Mansonidas, and just has maintained the momentum the entire game. I mean, Puyallup hasn't had any momentum at all, and that doesn't help. First pitch in there to Kendall Luckman for strike 1. Luckman batting .304 on the season, a .469 on base percentage. So he's looking to do something here. Runner on first, 0-1 count, 1 out. He's looking to get on board to give 2 people on base with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. I mean, when you're at 2 outs, that's not the situation you want to be in. Kendall Luckman watches that go by, the curveball for strike 2. I mean, that's right there. I don't know why he's not swinging. So count moves to 0-2 with 1 out, runner on first in the bottom of the 7th. Your Vikes' last opportunity right now. So 0-2 count. Let's see if Luckman can shorten up, find a pitch he likes. And next pitch on its way. Curveball. Kendall Luckman watches that go by for strike 3. Outside corner. So now we have 2 away with a runner on first for Drake Anderson. Shortstop, number 5, Drake Anderson. Second base. Drake Anderson, second base. I'm used to saying shortstop, but he's the second baseman. So now runner on first with 2 outs for Drake Anderson. Puyallup at the top of their lineup. Runner on first. I mean, really not much wiggle room right now. And first pitch to Drake Anderson. He's going to see it, turn on it hard, roll over, foul. Count moves to 0-1 for Drake Anderson. But, I mean, your Vikes just couldn't hit. I guess, you know what? They've had 8 hits tonight. And I guess, yeah, they've had 8 hits, but all of those pretty much singles, and then nothing gets done with that. So it doesn't help. And Aiden Heitman has been so good on the mound for Rogers. That pitch outside, ball 1, so 1-1 count. I mean, Aiden Heitman in 6 2/3 inning of work, I think he's like at 90 pitches, something around there. I mean, he's just been so good for this Rogers squad, and looks like they made the right decision throwing him and not Aiden Ruminski. I mean, this Puyallup team has seen Ruminski plenty of times. Yeah, Heitman, 94 pitches right now through 6 2/3 inning of work. 8 strikeouts, 1 walk now, but down low. Strike 1 for Drake Anderson. Excuse me, strike 2 as he fouled 1. So he's got a 1-2 count with 2 outs. see if Drake Anderson can get on base hit here. I mean, he needs anything. But to end this on a strikeout, that's not what you want. And next pitch, runner's going to go. Drake Anderson pops that up, going foul into the old tennis courts there along the first baseline. Count remains 1-2 for Drake Anderson. Good hack there for him, staying alive. Let's see if he can get on base. But once again, your Vikes running out of wiggle room here with only a runner on first and 2 outs, chasing 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2 count on Drake Anderson. Let's see what he can do. Next pitch on its way. Curveball, that's going to be in the infield, and Rogers is going to make the grab. They're going to get their second win of the season here against Puyallup. Just tough. Very tough. I don't even know. Just not what you want from this Puyallup team. And to get a big win yesterday against GK and then come out today and lose 5-0 to Rogers, a team that they beat by 9 the first game. It's just not what you want out of them. Just been a brutal year so far for your Vikes. Let's see if they can finally turn it around. I mean, haven't been able to. So they could use it. I mean, I think they'll be running for a long time tonight. Not what you want to see out of this Puyallup team. Thank you for tuning in. We won't be back until next week as we play Sumner on Thursday, weather permitting. And then, hang on, let me pull up the schedule. Next Wednesday night here, 7 p.m. against Olympia, your Vikes are playing. And once again, Rogers gets their second win of the season against your Vikes tonight. And this is going to be a very bummed Puyallup team. They moved to 7-4 on the season, just not what they wanted this year. And looks right now, the 12th straight league title is far in the rearview mirror. So, thank you for tuning in tonight. We will be back next Wednesday. I'm Tanner Pierce.